This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
Rashmika here on Trend Beam TV. Ajay Devgn is back as the fearless IRS officer in Raid 2, and the box office is already buzzing. With Riteish Deshmukh stealing scenes and high-stakes action in Rajasthan, this sequel packs drama, suspense, and surprises. How does it compare to the original? And is it worth your ticket? Stay tuned as we dive deep into the hype and heat of Raid 2. On 1st May 2025, Bollywood welcomed the return of Ajay Devgn as the stoic and determined IRS officer Amay Patnaik in Raid 2, a sequel to the 2018 sleeper hit Raid. Directed by Raj Kumar Gupta, this action thriller not only ignited curiosity among fans of the original film but also brought fierce box office competition, especially against Akshay Kumar's Kesari Chapter 2. High-voltage plot, intense confrontations, and a cast that includes Riteish Deshmukh and Vaani Kapoor, Raid 2 entered theatres with much fanfare and anticipation. The box office figures, star performances, and critical reception tell a layered story, one of both success and missed potential. According to early estimates from box office tracker Saknilk, Raid 2 had an impressive opening, earning 18.25 crore rupees on its first day. This made it the third highest Hindi film opener of 2025, falling behind only Chhawa, 31 crore rupees, and Sikandar, 26 crore rupees. The film managed an overall Hindi occupancy rate of 31.81%, starting with 21.23% in the morning and peaking at 38.45% in the evening, a clear indicator of strong word of mouth and growing viewer interest throughout the day. In stark contrast, its box office competitor Kesari Chapter 2 struggled with an underwhelming 1.80 crore rupees, while Sanjay Dutt's Bhootni, a horror comedy, opened at a modest 65 lakhs rupees. Sunny Deol's Jaat, which had previously performed well, saw its collections dwindle to just 20 lakhs rupees on its 22nd day due to this fresh wave of major releases. Compared to Ajay Devgn's own past successes, Raid 2 surpassed the opening day earnings of Drishyam 2, 15.38 crore rupees, and Jaat 2, 9.50 crore rupees, proving that the actor's portrayal of the resilient IRS officer continues to resonate with audiences. Raid 2 picks up where the original film left off, with Amay Patnaik embarking on his 75th raid. This time, he shifts his focus to Rajasthan, targeting the unscrupulous and power-hungry politician Dada Manohar Bhai, portrayed by Riteish Deshmukh. The mission involves uncovering massive illegal wealth and fighting against political manipulation and systemic corruption. The stakes are higher, the enemies more powerful, and the game more dangerous. Unlike the first raid, which was inspired by a real-life incident from the 1980s Raid 2 is fictional. This shift results in a story that is more dramatic and cinematic but arguably less grounded and impactful. While the original thrived on its realistic narrative, the sequel veers towards a conventional good versus evil arc. Ajay Devgn, known for his silent intensity and controlled aggression, returns to the character of Amay Patnaik with familiar restraint. While some fans and critics appreciated his calm and commanding screen presence, others felt that his character lacked the complexity that made the original so memorable. One critical review noted that despite Devgn's efforts, Patnaik in Raid 2 comes across as one-dimensional, with little room for character development. The real surprise package, however, was Riteish Deshmukh. Traditionally known for his comic roles, Deshmukh astonishes with his dark, brooding portrayal of Dada Bhai. He masterfully conveys menace through silence and body language, stealing nearly every scene he appears in. Many viewers and critics went as far as to say that he outshines Devgn, adding a much-needed layer of intrigue to the otherwise predictable storyline. Supporting actor Amit Sial also deserves praise for bringing energy and humor to the film, especially in its slower segments. His character, another income tax officer, becomes instrumental in lifting the narrative when it begins to drag. In contrast, Vaani Kapoor's role is underwhelming and underwritten. Despite efforts to create a subplot involving sexual exploitation, her character lacks depth and relevance. Supriya Pathak makes a brief yet memorable appearance as Dada Bhai's mother, adding emotional weight to a few scenes. Director Raj Kumar Gupta, who previously delivered critically acclaimed films like No One Killed Jessica, attempts to balance realism with mass appeal in Raid 2. He succeeds in crafting tense, confrontational scenes, especially in the second half, where the battle of wits between Amay Patnaik and Dada Bhai reaches a crescendo. However, the film falters in its first 30 minutes, which feels sluggish and overly expository. Taran Adarsh, a noted trade analyst, described the film as gripping, with a solid second half and powerhouse performances. He praised the film's tight screenplay in the latter half and its well-executed dialogues, which drew applause in the theatre. According to him, Gupta handles dramatic tension with finesse, especially during moments of confrontation. The background score also plays a pivotal role in elevating the intensity of the scenes, complementing the storyline effectively. The songs, while few, are catchy and serve the narrative without disrupting the flow. While Raid 2 was lauded for its action, confrontations, and performances, especially Ritesh Deshmukh's, it received mixed reviews overall. News 18's critique pointed out the lack of originality and emotional complexity compared to the first film. The predictability of the plot and the ease with which the protagonist receives assistance in his mission reduce the sense of challenge and suspense. The Hindustan Times highlighted that while the film starts with a promising twist-filled first half, it ultimately suffers from narrative convenience. This undermines the tension and weakens Dada Bhai's character arc, making the conflict feel less impactful than it should. Still, fans responded enthusiastically on social media. One viewer described the film as engaging, entertaining, thrilling, and rated it 3.5 out of 5, calling it a must-watch. Another praised Ajay Devgn's consistent performance as Amay Patnaik, emphasizing his quiet intensity and grace under pressure. Ahead of the film's release, a special screening was held in Mumbai, attended by Bollywood's elite. Rashi Khanna, in particular, grabbed attention with her glamorous appearance in a deep-neck blue dress, adding a touch of celebrity dazzle to the promotional campaign. Ajay Devgn, along with the film's director and producers, also rang the ceremonial bell at the NSE National Stock Exchange in Mumbai on the occasion of Akshay Tritiya, symbolically marking the film's grand release. Raid 2 is a film that rides on the goodwill of its predecessor while attempting to carve a niche of its own. It succeeds in parts, especially in its high-stakes drama, powerful dialogues, and standout antagonist, but falters in storytelling depth and character development. While not a perfect sequel, it manages to deliver enough thrills and excitement to keep the audience engaged, especially in the second half. With a powerful start at the box office, the film is poised to perform well over the weekend. Whether it will achieve the same cult status as Raid remains to be seen. For now, Raid 2 stands as a gripping, if imperfect, addition to Ajay Devgn's action legacy. That's a wrap, folks. Raid 2 storms in with action, drama, and a dark surprise from Ritesh Deshmukh. While not flawless, it delivers enough punch to keep Ajay Devgn fans hooked. What did you think of this high-stakes thriller? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is Rashmika, signing off from Trendbean TV. Until next time, stay trendy, stay tuned. Goodbye.